Welcome, welcome, one and all. Hello again. Kind of sad I didn't have enough energy last night to be able to finish this masterpiece of a game in one go, but that's a cool thing now. Now I can. Now I'm gonna finish it. So let's come over here, get these settings right. Make sure everything's adjusted just right. What stream is perfect without a little bit of scuff? Let's see. Seems like it's all going good. All right, move on from here. Working right. Sweet. Awesome. Oh, well, there we go. Yay! Oh, what level was it? The tower of... the dual tower. Sweet. So now it's just nothing but these things. Oof. This is... Oh yeah, right. The ceiling crushes down, so if you don't actually beat the boss in time, you die regardless. It's also a lot harder to do when you don't have your power-ups. Yep, there it is. Just fell down and crushed. And then we jump on top, continue along. Okay. Nice. Oh good, werewolf. Well, it's a good thing I got a lot of chicken. Wow, that's... the sword really doesn't do anything for damage. Woohoo. Alright, let's heal up. Have some roast beef and move on with our lives. Get drop kicked again. So the first guy you can get like 2 hits on, even if it doesn't really play the animation of him getting hit or the sound effect. But this one, You just gotta really hit, jump, hit, jump, hit, jump. All right. So I'm pretty sure. There's secrets. Which is nice. Can always use an extra power-up. So where am I going now? Gotta jump over there, it looks like. Or you can climb down and move to the next spot, so... let's wait for those to go by. No! Shit. Just barely off. Doesn't really matter if you get hit. So cool, I get to start this over. Well, everybody buckle up, because you're going to be seeing this for a minute. Because that's basically all this level really is. It's just annoying platforming mixed with annoying boss fights. And honestly, it's like, it feels a bit padded compared to the rest of the game where there was a lot of thought. It's like this level was like, okay, let's give everybody like the good combat or like really gripping fights, and it's not really that, it's kind of hard to make a thrilling boss fight in this game when you see how clunky it really is. Seeing how well this is actually done, though, I think I'm probably gonna do Legacy of Darkness next. Just enough to get over the edge. So hit, jump, hit, jump, hit, jump. Because you can kind of get him locked into that same movement. Like, after you hit him, the first thing he does is, like, lunge right after you. And it's usually, like, the ground, like, the leg sweep. I'm just getting sloppy because I don't really care. But I probably should care a little bit. I think it's mainly because I'm not really excited. Hi, Tater Tots. Oh, cool. Yeah, an axe. That's what I wanted. Have some beef so that way I can heal up all the way and then fall into a pit again. It's like, I know there's a way that you can make that jump. It's just, like, very, very tight. There, you cannot jump except at the perfect moment of it. Let's see if I can maybe get it this time. Yep, got it. Oh, this guy's Oh, he's like a minotaur. Oh my god, this camera is making me sick. And he's gonna charge again, probably. There we go. Sweet. This is another one of those instances like I was talking about yesterday. Like, you have to be very, very diligent about what direction you are pushing the control stick before you jump. Because you will do one of those side jump hops into your death. And the same thing with this. I'm not sure. Oh, that's just letting you know that there's a thing up there. Which means I can probably just... can probably jump over here. I'm more than likely going to eat it here in a second, so get ready. There it is. 1 pixel off from the jump. Let's restart this stage. It's a little bit quicker. The very unforgiving deaths of this level is probably my least favorite part of the game, because like it's hard enough to move around and do your platforming, but once you actually start getting used to it, it's a little bit easier. But there's a skill cap with it, which isn't very high to begin with. It's not a hard game. It's really difficult to get over the jank. Like, I jumped right at that wall. That previous death, I was close enough to grab it. I was holding down the jump button, which means I'm allowing my character to grab it. And he just was like, nah, fam, I'm not grabbing that. Slide underneath. Jump, jump. Very kind of that werewolf to stand there after he's knocked me to the ground and just like, get it back up. Let's try this again. Alright. More roast beef. I know. Definite jank. But I love it. I can't deny how much I like this game. Like, I can easily see that if you didn't grow up playing it, that you would hate it. Like, this would be an absolutely terrible experience. Like, the first few levels aren't that bad, but like towards the end, it's shit. Like I said, like you can really feel like the first part of the game was really fleshed out at this point, and then they just like they didn't have enough things done, so they just like shoehorned in a couple of the other bits. Like in Legacy of Darkness, which is the number 2 of this game, which came out the next year, you can really see the amount of polish and things that they put into the game is just night and day difference. I mean, it's still got the jank. There's no denying that the jank exists, and it's terrible. but you can see that there's a major difference in quality between the two. And I'm dead again. Oh, God. Maybe I should just climb down. No, I think that's the special crystal. That's kind of why I want to go up there and get it. Like, there are harder Elden Ring, or there's easier Elden Ring fights. Like Dark Souls is easier at times in this game because those games actually work. But I can't state it enough. I do love this game. It's shit, but I love it. Something charming too about the fact that there's the those are like big muscle-bound monster heads with like tiger faces, but they make the same sounds as like spider girls when you kill them, and for some reason they're wearing like BDSM leather. I don't get it. I don't understand if that's supposed to make them scarier, but it just makes it weird. Not that you can really tell, the textures are terrible, but it's enough. Wow. Let me just get a few free hits off of you. It'd be different if, like, you know, I could count on him actually jumping, but I think I understand why they didn't give the AI the ability to jump in this arena, considering the ceiling is getting closer and closer. Oh, cool. I don't get any items from that. Maybe it's because I did so poorly. Oh, I skipped the power-ups over there. Alright, let's see. Oh, right, it's this guy. You can't see it, but there's definitely a fight going on. See what I mean? Like, you can see that he's wearing, like, this weird leather. And I don't get it. All right. Have some more beef. And now we jump up here. Is there a shadow? No. So I'm pretty sure you just have to jump over that gap in order to get that special that's there. I will get it. Keep redoing the same spot, that's fine. It's a bit frustrating though, because like, even if you did well in the previous stage and you've got all your power-ups, you make a mistake, you have to start all of this over again with none. And like the difference between having 2 power-ups, so you've got like the longer red whip, and this one here is that like you can hit the enemies from much farther away and for a hell of a lot more damage. So now this one you've just got to basically sit here and hiss away their health and hope for the best. And nope, nothing dropped. Where is it? It's over here. Hop on over. Don't fall. I knew it was coming. I tried to duck. And now it's time for the werewolf. Well, I got a hit on him anyway. And slap me again. Oh, sure. Clip me with the last frame of your animation. Replenish my roast beef, get a power up, jump over onto these things, and get ready, duck. And we're over it. Alright. Like, my heart drops every freaking time I make that jump, which is frustrating. Like, yeah, this guy slaps you around a good bit more, but, like, he just sits there and lets you wail on him. Which is just kind of funny comparing, like, all the enemies up until this point. Like, those 2 fights are just nothing, comparatively. It's just such a nerve-wracking stage because, like, there's... I keep forgetting about that. All right. How many is this now? Death counter? Anybody keeping track? I'm not. Fuck. All right. Like, this one is just really quick, and then the next one is super quick. And then the third one is not very much more powerful, but he just kind of sits there and lets you wail on him. Especially when there's no checkpoints in this level, I don't think. At least up until where I've been. I can't remember if there really is a checkpoint or not, but it's like, if you lose, you gotta do this all over again every time. So it's like you need an entirely flawless run every single time you go through here. And it just gets really annoying after a while. Maybe I can just trick him into running in a circle around me and I won't have to worry about jumping. Well, that seems to be working a little better than the whole jumping thing. I skipped that one. Because this one is just, like, he's very sporadic with his movements. Like, sure, let's get some gold out of it. And that too, like, once the ceiling gets down low enough, like, at the very bottom of it, it's just enough for you to be able to do, like, half a jump. And it'll sit there for a minute, because I remember testing it when I was younger. Like, if you just sit there long enough, it'll hold itself up. But then eventually, it just crushes you. Like, you have to beat the enemies before the ceiling goes all the way down. Otherwise, it's instant death, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. Jump over that. Straight on. Heart attack every freaking time. Really get a few hits on him before he starts doing that red charge thing. Because I think it's every time he charges, the ceiling falls a little bit more in this one. So it's like, if you just run around scared of him, there's nothing you can really do to stop all that. Okay, so now I really need to pay attention here, so that way I don't, like, die and screw this up for, like, the 1300th time. So it's like there is something that you can grab onto from this point. I just can't remember, like, where it is. Like, there should be something there, I just can't remember, like, how you get to it. Or it's all the way on the other side, and you walk across, get that, then you use this to jump back down and get to this spot. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it, if that's the case. No, there's nothing there. All right, there's nothing here either. Don't know why he didn't grab onto the ledge, but, cool. This is really starting to irritate me. Give me 1 second. Need to turn the fan on. It's a little toasty in here. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. Well. Come on. Like, I really do understand, like, it's supposed to be a challenge, and given the fact that this game is, you know, 1999, it's old. So, like, it's supposed to be a touch difficult. Totally respectable, but it's certainly annoying when, like, you've got to start from the very beginning every time with, like, unskippable boss fights repeatedly. Really tugs at you quite a bit. Oh, nice. You can backflip in 5 languages, apparently. I got a few cheap shots on him, that's fine. Funny too, because if you watch the health bar of most of the enemies, like when you get to boss fights, it's like they every time you hit them, it's like it goes down a little bit, and then it does a lot. So like I'm not sure if the damage that you do is fluctuated or it's just like a graphical thing that they do. Like you're doing half of a number instead of a whole number. Weird. Maybe it's because I've jumped over that every single time. I don't know. Oh well. Oh. Okay. Let's get the beef out of the way now. Got a nice tank top. Go back over that one, and this time I'm not screwing around with that. I just don't care. Let's continue on this merry little adventure. No! There's a certain Adam Sandler song that's playing in my head right now, but I don't dare say it because that's not stream appropriate. But I'm sure anybody could look it up and you could hear it and you'd know exactly what I'm talking about. Fine, we'll just have a sword fight. Oh, cool, I got a power-up out of it, so that should make everything else easier. Permitting I don't fall off a cliff and, you know, die again. I just wanted to get a good smack on him a couple times before he actually jumped out of the hole. Like, you can see the difference just having one power-up makes right out the gate on this guy. Like, I have much better range Cool. Now I'm up to red. Wait a minute. Oh, so there's more than one spot. Where is there? Okay, yeah. I don't know, for some reason I felt like there was going to be a secret thing there. Like, it's bothering me that I can't remember how to get to that spot. It's like this one you have to jump over, which is, you know, kind of obvious. Not really obvious. It's like kind of a... You gotta just take a leap of faith and hope for the best. Hate that. Yeah, it's nothing. Get all the power-ups. You do so much damage, it's unreal. It's like, I'm pretty sure in Curse of Darkness, or not Curse of Darkness, Legacy of Darkness, the next one after this, like, this level exists in it, but like there's a whole thing you have to do first. Like, this one is missing levels. Like, there's a couple of them, I think, that like you can't get to, or no, it's the underground. Like, you either go to the tunnel or the room with the lizard men, but I can't remember if that's like it's locked between either Reinhardt or Carrie. Or if it's based on whether or not you go through the coffin at a specific time. Oh, now it's a big guy, which is just like... He just picks you up and throws you. And literally like 4 hits and he's dead. Climb up over here. Yeah, I absolutely saw that. Like, he was locked into his movement there. All right. Yeah, like this would be, I think, a lot easier to find the secret spot if there was like, if I had holy water I could throw on the ground, but it don't. Cool, it's just a leap of faith. Yeah. Made it. Man, that level sucks. Interesting. Oh, right. Yeah, this one sucks. But at least it's not that bad. Tower of Execution. It just likes to lag a lot because there's a lot of crap going on. Like that. You just jump over a hole and there's a Medusa. Okay, good, I did save. You can't walk back through, can you? You can. Sweet. All right. I could just walk back out the room here and I can just test this all I'd like. Interesting, so those, for some reason, follow the way my camera's looking? Like, now that I've actually gone through and I've got that save point up ahead, like, I can jump into a pit and kill myself all the times that I want, apparently. Because, like, there is like a secret item there. I can't for the life of me remember how you get it. Well, that nearly killed me. It's like there's a secret block or a secret, like, thing that you can use to, like, jump over this entire area. Well, not the whole area, but I mean most of it. That's a really tight jump. Because what it wants you to do is to think that jump's impossible, so then you backtrack and then you jump down and then you've got to jump across like the stepping stones that are underneath. But when you do that, the stepping stones like sink after you jump onto them. And it just makes it a little bit tricky to get over. And I'm pretty sure there's also like Medusa heads that kind of pop up and screw up your day. Where is that secret thing? I know it's here. remember. I can't remember if you jump over that spot or if it's like there's a hidden path that's along the wall. Because I know I found it. It's Special 1 and Special 2. One of them is like a costume, and then the other one I can't remember is like I can't remember if it was there's the Special 1 gave you the costumes for both of the characters, or if it was like Special 1 gives one character a costume and then the other one gives the other costume. So, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what the answer to that is, but I mean, hey, I'm already here, and let's figure it out. So I'm like getting it mixed up in my head, like I'm... Well, that wasn't it. Now, what I don't get is why do they make that platform a little bit longer, and then they put an extra step up here if there's nothing for you to actually, like, grab or jump to? Interesting. Like, part of me is saying, like, just give it up, like, you're not going to be able to figure it out, but at the same time, I'm like, if I'm going to play this again and beat it for the first time in God knows how many years, I should probably just do a 100% of it while I'm already here. Like, not with both characters, of course. Maybe. But, at least for right now, I would like to get both of the specials out of here first time through. Whee! Oh, that didn't work. Neither did that. Because I think as the first time that I figured it out, it was like I was doing this exact same thing, and I just kept coming back here. Like, there has to be... They do not put miscellaneous decorations up like that. Like, clearly there is some way to jump up onto that. Clearly. But there is just something in particular that's stopping you from being able to do it. Especially when you see in the beginning that there's a hidden ledge, like right as soon as you get in this place. So there, I can't remember how, but I do recall that I was just haphazardly jumping around. And I ended up figuring out the way up there. Just what was the trick? There was a trick. Whoops. Got this close to looking it up. And I don't want to do that. It's like, it feels like it's a really long pathway of an invisible something. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's on one of these higher up platforms that like they're just a long path that you wouldn't think of climbing over or wouldn't even think about doing it. Like, it's probably one of these. It's like, usually if you're running into like a perpendicular, or not perpendicular, like a right angle of a pattern, like and you're doing like the shuffle along the edge of a wall like this, let's try that again. If I'm shuffling along and there's a platform that I could walk on, even if I can't see it, he will stop moving. Like, I can't go around it anymore. Like, if I get to the corner of a box, he'll just stop moving because there's nowhere for him to go. Like, he doesn't, like, turn around. Like, see, on this, I can't go over there anymore. one of these has to be the answer. Because it's either a ledge that's along the entirety of these walls, which I truly doubt. Wouldn't put it past the game devs, because I genuinely can't remember how to do it to begin with. It's like these go a little bit higher than the rest. But it's over there in that corner, so it's roughly this height. Maybe I can get on the other lion head. Boing. Oh. So jump, you hold down jump, and then you crouch, and as soon as you fall, you let go. That wasn't it either. Fuck. That wasn't it. Just let that thing roll over you and you'll be fine. How do you get up there? I cannot remember. There's not a secret little thing you can grab in the corner there either, I don't think. All right. So you can just about jump all the way from there. That's fine. I really, really want to give up, but I can't. I have to finish it. It has to be all done. I just can't remember how to do it. It's been so long. Here's a secret something on these walls. And I will figure it out. I feel like I'm right on the cusp of it. I know, right? I've already beat the level. I'm just like, there's a secret here that I remember getting. Like, I can get back to the spot and you can see it. It's like a special crystal that you pick up and then it just sits in your inventory, and when you beat the game, you get special things, like toys or whatever. And I'm like, well, this is the first time that I've played this since, you know, forever, I might as well finish it. So I'm like, whatever, let's do it. But for the life of me, I can't remember how the fuck to get this crystal. It's like this little spot here, there's these two little boards that you climb up, which are just, you know, it's whatever. But then you look over here, there's the stair-step platforms, and then there's stair steps that go up, and there's a torch. I can't remember where the secret spot is that you climb up there, because it's too far for me to jump. So, like, there's a hidden path somewhere. There is a hidden something to jump from somewhere. It's like there's just not enough. And for the life of me, I can't remember. There are no switches. There's no switches or anything you can use to make any platforms in this spot move that I remember. It's just, it's one of those annoying, stupid things where it's like, how do you get that? Because you've got two areas that look so close. And also, you can clearly make this jump from this spot to the other one. There's no reason for these two platform things to be here, other than for you to like climb up and be like, oh, there's a thing. Like climb up, look around, get advantage. Like, huh, there's something. So I don't know. I'm gonna have a sip while I think about this. Because I jumped just about everywhere that I wanted to try. I have no idea. Or like, I've got a few ideas, but it's just gonna involve me running along nearly every spot I can think of and just hoping there's going to be a secret ledge on the wall, because like the other alternative is climbing all the way around through these other areas here and hopefully running into something that I can climb on. Which I've jumped in just about every direction off of these little platforms here to try and figure it out. Because it's just barely not enough to be able to jump it. So I'm thinking that it's like you have to come at it from the other side, but the only other thing I could think of is something over here. It's like, this is another one. It's literally the same exact set piece as over there, but like it's down. Too far. It is here. The secret to the crystal is here. Oof. Which, this is another one too. This spot here is just a little too tall. Like, there's no reason for this last platform to be out of here, other than the fact that it's like trying to coerce you into jumping over here to the left. But like, there's no secret platforms. And for some reason, I just fell off of that completely. Sweet. Like, I seem to remember, just like the little spot earlier, there is like a long way around. But it's a hidden path. Because in addition to that, like this spot over here, normally in every other spot, you can barely see it right about where his right foot is, like his perspective right. Our left, his right foot. You can see that there's a seam, just a line where the two textures are touching, and you can barely see there's a little bit of clipping going on there. Those are two separate platforms. Normally, every other one of these spots where these platforms pop out, they're in segments of one, but for some reason, this one is in segments of two, which tells you there is something here, or there's something that's different about this. Everything else has been exactly the same. Every one of these has been in the exact same spot, and I can't remember what the trick to this is, and it's furiously frustrating me because they don't put torches in this game that you can't hit. They established that from level 1. Level 1 is where you find the first special crystal. Not to mention the fact that you walk through the door to go to like where I saved at, but you can backtrack through this to try and test any way you want to try and figure this out. So I'm kind of at a loss. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know what I'm looking for. Which is just about like where I think they wanted you to be to begin with. Like, that's the thing. You're jumping all over hell trying to figure it out. I mean, it could also very well be like those like the spot where I've actually got to climb down into the water, like it's down there, and like go across those skipping stones. Maybe, you know, one of them, once you climb down, it raises up in the air and puts you really high in the air, and then you walk across a hidden path that you can see from that point. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be looking for, because what I was doing was climbing along this whole area here. These all fall to the ground. And this brings me back to the beginning, if I'm not mistaken. When you get to this spot, like there's a hidden wall here, but you can jump over it, and now we've got some stairs. And you smack that, you get a power up. Cool. So there's nothing else after that. So I'm trying to remember where the next spot for that is, or if it's like built off of another section, but it's driving me insane. Because that literally right there is the beginning of the level, and then we come over here to the next section. That's right where I just was. I've already beat this. I'm just trying to remember where is that thing? The Dual Tower is the name of this level. Hi, Red. I'm currently, there's a secret crystal here that's really, really pissing me off. And I'll, okay, get ran over by these things 12 times. I'll show you. I've already beat this level, and I've been at it for probably the better part of 40 minutes now. But if I jump down through all of this, I've already been through this area. Like I said, I've beaten it. I'm currently saved at the next level, but I keep backtracking to get this spot. So I climb up here, and now I climb up here, and I look, there's a torch up there, and I'm pretty sure that is it's a secret crystal. Which, like, when you have it in your inventory, you beat the game, you get stuff. And I'm trying to remember how the hell to get to it. And I have, like, there's a hidden path somewhere in here that lets me get up there. But I can't remember where it is. And I've tried just about everything to figure it out. And I'm losing my mind. I'm absolutely losing my mind at this point, so... I don't know. I'm, like, this close to looking it up, but I don't want to, because I feel like it'll cheat. But I really just want to be over and done with it. It's like there's no way that I can, like, I can't jump to it from here. And there's not any way that I've seen that lets me be able to jump to something else from this point. Like, there's something somewhere in this level that would let me climb up, and I am losing my will. Because they do not put torches in this game you cannot hit. I have gotten it before. So I don't know what to do. Wee! It's here somewhere. It must be. I don't know why I'm looking around. Because it's not here. Well, it's not going to be showing up anyway. It's definitely a... It is a leap of faith platform. You just have to take the jump, and hopefully you're not going to fall and die. Thing is, once I eventually do get it / figure it out, I'm gonna feel very foolish. I just can't remember. Maybe I just remembered what it is. Everyone's gonna love it. Because I have to restart this stage. No, I can't. I think the only way you can get up there is to not engage that boss in a fight. And you walk around the side, jump to the next platform, then climb up and walk across the ceiling while it's still raised. I think that's probably it, so... This has been a fantastic waste of time. Well, at least I feel better knowing that I already screwed it up, so it's fine. Anyways, how's everybody doing? You having a good time? I know I'm having a blast. And just so you know, like everything that you're seeing, like the amount of slowdown and like the game is getting really, really slow, like you can see me waving my hand. That's the game. It is not very good. It is very poorly optimized. Ooh, barely. Like, it has been so long since I played this. Well, since the last time that I actually, like, made a concerted effort to beat it, that, like, these levels are not very fresh in my mind. The amount of times that I've played the latter half of this game is very few. First part of the game is quite a lot. It's like in epic slow motion. Like every time I round a corner, there's so much, and it's because it's such a big level and the draw distance is like the draw distance itself is really short in here, which is like there's so many moving parts going back and forth that it's causing it to chug excessively. Because the more that it has to render, the worse it gets. A door marked Tower of Execution. It is locked. Money bucks. Ooh. This a blood skeleton? All right. Those guys, they don't die. Wonder if I can knock him down, though. Like, actually knock him over. It's like, he gets smacked, or like knocked back. Might be able to get lucky enough to actually send him into the pit. No, they've got good collision. Alright. Yup. Yup. Oh, that was a bad call. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, sorry. Whoa, stop with the jank. Fucking hell. So now I gotta find a key to open this door up. Nah, you can just hang out there. Bum, 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 bum. It chugs so slow in here because there's so much crap that it's got to render at the same time. Whee! Yeah, bathroom key. I wish it was that easy. It's just funny how, like, it goes so slow motion. Like, I need epic background music. Not what's going on, but, you know, like, Rocky climbing the stairs. Like, montage music. And then when it stops rendering all that crap, it goes, like, super fast and it's weird. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't jump, you just have to fall off and hold the jump button. Like, that makes sense. Yeah, you gotta run off this ledge and then hold the jump button so you grab. And hopefully you won't get knocked off a cliff by a skeleton, because now there's a whole bunch of Medusa heads. Because it's one of these red skeletons, and they're great because they don't die. They just fall down. Oh, it's an axe on the wall. Oh, there we go. Oh, I got the execution key. Now I just have to make sure that I survive the rest of the way. With the super slow motion. Oh, no, 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 no. That's I mean, that's the way up, but the key itself, there's something down there. And, like, you can't knock those skeletons into a pit either. Like, you just have to deal with them. There's no getting rid of them. All they do is sit there and throw bones. Are they ever gonna run out of bones? I don't know. Maybe. But it's not today. They're not running out of bones today. Oh man, that was way too close. Fuck off. Let's go normal view, and that's not it. Is it straight down from here? No, I gotta go over here just a little bit. Am I close enough? Oh, sure, flamethrower. I needed that. Alright, got some gold out of it at least. Damn it all, it was the... It's one floor up. So now I gotta climb back up through that shit. Sweet. Oh, where am I going? Right back where I was. I think. Is it? It is this way. Okay, now I can save again. Climb up a little bit more, and hopefully this is going to be the... Yes, it is. This is the door. Weird. Roast beef, cross, and there it is. That's the second special. How do I leave? Oh. All right. Well, task failed successfully. I've managed to get the second special. Now, let's just try and not fall into the pit of death, and hopefully things will work out just fine. Save again. Thank you. It only took way longer than it should have, but hey, we got there. Now I gotta climb all the way back up. Which, now that I'm thinking about it... No, I'll use a chicken, just in case. So I'm pretty sure once you beat the level, it's going to heal you all the way, but I don't know what kind of bullshit I'm going to have to put up with. Now we just sit and wait for a minute. Hopefully we can... Gotta fall off the ledge and then push the jump button so you can grab on. One of the most ridiculous mechanics outside of this spot right here, Jankfest 2018. Like, there's no way to get up there reasonably. I'm not entirely sure what that is all about. Oh yeah, that's right, that was a cross. So... yeah, it's gonna heal me anyway. Room of clocks. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing useful there. Nothing useful there. Nothing there. And we're good. Cool. So I'm pretty sure we're just about done with this now. So I gotta go up here and... got the Reaper. Got a knot in my beard. We'll smash you to pieces, man. Oh! These tiny knives, my one weakness. No! Girl I just met 5 minutes ago! I'm so emotionally invested in these dolls. The horror continues. No one deserves my fate. Blah. Have no fear. I will kill the Count. You don't need to fear death. He's right over there. He's a boss, and I'm about to kill him. So it's like it's Gucci. It's fine. Also, really nice of Death to just sit there and let me, you know, go for giving her a prayer and giving her a crucifix. Which, by the way, should be burning the absolute fuck out of her. Just saying. Like, she's a vampire. And now she compoofs out of the existence. No, my blue crucifix, though. No, I'm pretty sure it's the rage of one guy. Ow. Well, at least I get cool music to fight the King of Crows. Aww. I didn't realize it was gonna hit me that hard. It's fine. It's fine. See, the cool thing is, like, I can just go back there and do that again, except I can skip the cutscene. Alright, I just walked in, so I've got to go this way. And what's cool too is that this is like the second to last. Like I think there's like one more level, and level is a stretch after this, because you always fight the Grim Reaper in Castlevania just before you fight Dracula. Always been a thing. Like he's always like, he's always his right hand man. Okay. Oh shit! He summons fish. I forgot about the hellfish. Are you guys as scared as I am? Because like I'm terrified. Look at those graphics. It's like I'm really there. Also like Halloween 1976 Foley soundtracks of screaming. Ah, arg. Ah, not a Belmont. Schneider. Get it right. Reinhard Schneider. Completely different dude. Erg. You can't say that on TV. Cocksure youth. A warm place for me in hell. Haha, I get it. I get it. Because it's the fire and brimstone. No! My pentagram and fish. Which is kind of neat, because you're like, oh cool, clock tower. And then you see, oh, them's the stairs. There's the stairs up to the boss man himself, but now I gotta go through one of the more interesting levels, but it's definitely a jank fest all on its own. It's just all really tight platforming. But like, this section here is interesting, because like, you've got this scroll here, which summons the vendor guy, but what the game does not tell you throughout the entirety of you playing it is that there are two things that can and will ultimately fuck you up. And I'm pretty sure that it's like one of them. Don't quote me on this. You'll probably have to like double check, because I'm not gonna do it. I don't care. It's my stream, my story. I'll say what I want. But if you use too many Sun and Moon cards to solve the puzzles throughout the game, essentially like time passes too quickly, then the devil, or no, you end up fighting Malice, like the little boy that you save early on, because like he becomes like Dracula, like he has the soul of Dracula put into him. But if you actually spend over a certain amount of gold in the demon vendor's shop, then he's like, oh yeah, by the way, like, you remember that contract we signed? It says if you ever bought more than like X amount of gold worth of stuff, your soul is forfeit to me. And then you have to fight the vendor as a boss. So it's like, you have to remember throughout your playthrough of this, if you're bad enough at the game and you spend too much money, then you'll end up having to fight an extra boss fight you didn't want to. But if too much time passes, you'll still get the end of the game, but you won't actually get like a good ending. But this level really reminded me of the clock in Mario 64, which I had already beaten. But what's interesting is that there are like spinning gears in here that are spinning opposed to each other. And if you fall into them, it will actually, like, your character will die as if it's acid or lava, and he'll, like, I'm hoping we're not going to see that, because I'd like for this to be pretty seamless. But yeah, that's a fun bit. Like, you will actually get trapped in there and it will kill your character. Like blood spraying and whatnot. Where all the good Nintendo 64 graphics are. Clock Tower Key 1, and I'm pretty sure this is gem. Ooh, that was close. I don't think I was supposed to make that jump, but I did it anyway. Like, I was supposed to fall down, and like, that was the point. You have to climb all the way down and then walk across and then do the same thing again. But I just cheesed it. Ow. Oh, right. That's what we call cheese, folks. Right there is cheese. I hope you enjoyed the platter. I guess now it's time for the main course of bullshit. Lovely money. So you've just got to sit here and hang on for a minute. And hopefully make it up. Ooh, okay. I wasn't expecting that, but that's okay. I think I need to climb all the way on the other side and get a key first. Ah, shit. Alright. Well, glad I saved. Depth perception is not my strong suit. I have special eyes. I was really hoping that was going to be the key, but... I'll have some chicken. Ugh. Good enough. I'm down. That's all I needed. Ow. Fuck you. And your Antiques Roadshow. Fuck you. No, fuck you. Fuck you. I don't care. I don't like you. Fuck you. Oh, what's this? Chicken? There's a cross. Holy water. So how do I get back up now? Oh, right. This shit. And my favorite part is it's a room with a fixed camera, so no matter what, you can't adjust where the camera is. Right. And up, and jump, and up, and strike a pose. Goodness. Such an obnoxious level. I mean, it's fun. It's not like, you know, combat focused or anything, but it is really enjoyable when like you get the platforming right. So now I can ride the elevator up. Because I'm fairly sure that this is the area where you would end up fighting, what's his face? Skip to my loo, skip to my loo, my darling. Wonder if I got away with not spending too much. Glad to see not much has changed since 1999. I must be gone. Not during your lifetime, anyway. Oh, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Ringo? Get out of here. Scale your x-axis out of here. See you later. Good. I spent underneath the appropriate amount of money so I don't have to fight him as a boss. Skip to my loo. Gonna fight the vampire. Skip to my loo. And open this up, and we're gonna keep going. Can I go back? Is there a save thing in here? I don't think there's a save thing in here. I mean, like, the whole, like, every room, like, you have to go through, like, oh, it's incredible. Hop to, skippity loo. Skip to my loo, my darling. Data save. We gonna do this. Alright, I gotta walk up and, it's been a long time coming. There's nothing in there but asbestos. See, where could he be? Oh, Merry Christmas! No, it's not Death I Seek. I actually already had him show up, and I kind of beat the piss out of him already. All I did was whip him with my slapper. So, like, let's go. Don't pay attention to the fact that my face is just a still image. Ow. Ho, ho, ho. Chicken! What a bro. Jump in and crouch, and 1 and 2, and oh, scoot, scoot, scoot. You gotta run, otherwise he's gonna have a little sippy sip. Or you just slap him in the face as he's turning around and whack. Smack him in the lips. In the lips. Let's go. 1 or 2. In the lips. In the lips. Just keep giving him the smack. Oh, that wasn't fair. I should probably eat something. I don't want to make this turn into a thing. Ow! It's rude. Ah. Nerd. 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 He doesn't like that. I'll tell you what, like playing this game, if Reinhardt always skipped leg day, we'd be in for a bad time. Like everywhere you go, you had to jump. There was lots of jumping and whipping and chicken. So like, if you didn't have the ability to jump, like if your glutes were not on point, you wouldn't be able to get anywhere in this game. Ow. I'll have some chicken. Right in the face. Come on, throw some more fire bats. We need to power up before we get into the second phase of this. Because you know there's a second phase. There's no such thing as a Castlevania where he doesn't have a phase 2. I'm in your chair. It's my chair. Arg. Erg. Ugh ha ah. Ah ha 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 ha. So you thought you won? I always have a phase 2. You know, the most compelling villains are the ones that don't believe that they're evil. They're the ones that believe they're the hero in their own story. You know, like, the ones that you really are like, you know, they got a point. Those are the ones. Like, those are the ones you need to watch out for. Hmm. Oh, right. Like, you have to leave. Because, like, these parts of the castle, like, you can see them separating here. Like, if you're not quick enough, they will fall and they'll take you with them. Huh? Who shoots an arrow? Gasp! It's Malice! Riding a dark unicorn? Maybe I did screw it up. So Dracula has an even... You have to face the Dark Lord himself. What? Not Dracula? Who could it be? You? The Dark Lord? Oh no! Yes, it is I, a Walmart manager! I'm kidding. I'm sorry. That was a low blow. But they are... Like, it is required that you don't have a soul first. It's him, the most beautiful of all, Rucifer. Rucifer Morningstar. No, it's actually Dracula. The guardian of my sleeping spirit. Oh, so he took over the boy. On your knees, so like, yes, daddy. Right. At least I got a hit on him. Yeah, it's been a long time. I think the most recent one that I've played and beaten was, Legacy of Darkness. Because I had found a copy of it on eBay. And I bought that and I played the heck out of it. But I only played and beat it with Cornell, though. Now. Oh, no, my face! My only weakness! But look at my pecs! I did push-ups for 3 minutes! Shake weight, you lied to me. I've saved the baby. Surely it couldn't be that easy, surely. Oh yeah, it's my boy Vincent. Vincent don't give a fuck. He's like, I don't give a shit. Like, I got pension. I got a retirement plan. My Roth IRA is fucking mwah. Like, holy water on the kid. Even if it wasn't a kid, he still would have did it. I fucking guarantee it. Boomer ass Vincent don't give a shit. Give me an excuse to throw holy water at a child. I still think he's a demon. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna help this kid out. He's like, no, fuck you. Like, get out of the way. Throwing glass bottles at this kid's face. Oh, I'm terrified, all right. Fear me in all 3 of my polygons. Bow before the might of my singular layered texture. All the colors of the rainbow are still 3 or 5 more than I need. Oof, that hurts. God damn! Okay. Oh, I gotta do all that shit again? That's bogus. Well, at least I could skip all the cutscenes. Buckle up. Spin around and give him a smack in the lips. You missed. Come on, throw the fireballs. I need a power up so that way this is easier. Oh, of course. Let's just hold off here for a minute. Just farting out shockwaves. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I can't carry any more roast beef. Watch this. How about yeah, I can? Nerd. Just one more power up. We'll make this easy. Flamethrower. Not a bad touch. Come on, buddy. Give me the things. No, you cannot have the suck. Damn it. Yay! Finally. There we go. Let's skip that. Skip that. Way ahead of its time, this game, letting you skip cutscenes even if you've never seen them. You just push start, like, I don't care. You can tell that door is locked down there because it's red. Oh, you just kind of dodged it. I'll take that special chicken, though. Weird. Is it because I have to hit him specifically before a point? I can't remember. Can't carry any more roast beef? Watch me. I will carry all the beef. There we go. Landed a couple hits. Ow. Rude much. Ow. That's not very nice. Why does it only let me hit him sometimes, but not others? It's not like he has the whole, like, I'm tall and you have to hit me in the face. It's like the cross hits him just fine. Now Vincent's gonna come in and start waterboarding a child, and now I've got Satan himself. Let's actually heal up completely because this prick likes to one-shot you. Yay! I think I died and won at the same time. Pretty sure I died and won at the same time. Even he doesn't know what's happening. You son of a bitch, you whipped me in my body! And I'm not into whips and chains, so now I'm gonna take you with me. I think I did it. He's sucking in all of the fart. Is he still? Yeah, he's still sitting there T-posing. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Oh, no, now he knows. Now he kind of knows what he's doing with his life. S-tier. S-tier death. Like, it's cute because every single one of those sound effects of, like, he's still dying. He's still dying. Every one of those sound effects are, like, Foley lizards. And he's like, well, shit, now what do I do? What? So, like, he warped out. And it's sunrise, but the castle being destroyed is at night. No, my beautiful castle. It was on the back of a turtle. And Jesus said unto him, no, please, take this beautiful flower, for there shall now be a hot blonde babe who wants to give you kisses. I mean, Jesus is like, nah, fam, like, I know you went through some shit, like whipping dudes and eating chicken and all that, but you need two things after this. You need a big shit, because that's a lot of meat. That's a lot of beef. That's a lot of chicken. And you need a cute girl to give you a smooch, because you deserve it. Here, you can have the one that was a vampire that just disappeared after you gave her a cross that just pretty much wiped her out. Pretty much took her out the rest of the way. It's so beautiful. When desire rule in people's hearts, evil rises in Dracula blood. The fight between Dracula and humanity and someone else. Ain't no way to escape this struggle against evil. Yes, that is the fate of humanity. That's her voice. That's what she sounds like. She's butch. But we have faith in each other, and we have love. And that gives us hope, and the strength to fight against despair. As long as we have hope, evil can never defeat us. Reinhardt. Come, let's go home. Your family will be waiting for you. And probably some roses you can water with blood, maybe. We should see what life is like beyond the skybox. Graphics. good shit. I give this game so much shit, but I'll tell you what, it's still like, it's it's so fucking fun. And it's like the jank of it is endearing. And I think what I was so happy to find out like years later was that like there was Legacy of Darkness, which is like the what this game should have been is the second one. And it's like, it's kind of the same story. They've got a lot, like all of the levels in this game are in that game. But a couple of the levels like sort of are, sort of aren't, because when they were put into this game, they weren't done. So they just like, they took the rough idea and tacked some shit on either side of it. Like the Forest of Silence, there's so much extra shit you're supposed to do. Like in Legacy of Darkness, you actually start off on a boat. Like you start off on a boat and like you're sailing in, and then you get attacked by a fucking like a sea serpent that drops the boat, and then you have to like survive the boat, fight this dragon on a bridge, and then you get to the Forest of Silence. And then like there's so much other shit. Like it's incredible. Like after they patched up this patchwork design of a game and got it to work, then they're like, okay, we've got a copy of this going out, so now we can get back to what we were doing and actually ship this thing as like a full finished product. Like, even though objectively it kind of feels like DLC, like the Curse of Darkness, but at the same time it's like not exactly DLC, because it's so different, and yet you can tell that it's like this game was like an alpha or a beta to a release is the difference. Like, okay, this is the stuff that we had going on, and then we can move on from there. The word. See if I recognize any of these names. It's been a while. Takashi Kakuta. Because it's, other than like I think maybe 1 or 2 levels in this game. Yeah, what's incredible is looking at that. Like, that was an exceptionally short list of credits. Like, they really, really did not have a lot of people working on this. Still quite a bit, but like, not much. Not compared to what you see now. Like, that was like, what, 2 minutes? 3 minutes of credits? Yes. Special item 1 and 2 saved. Starting the game with this file, you can select hard mode, push 3D stick up to change Schneider's costume. Right, because in the other area, it's it was that level. Like, you have one chance, one shot to be able to get it right. And because y'all suffered with it throughout that whole thing, I'm going to start this again. But I'm actually going to copy file 1 to file 2. So now there's 2 of them. And if you wanted to, you can go on hard mode. And I'll pick Reinhardt again while holding up. Skip through all that. And now he's got the traditional Belmont costume. Which I think, honestly, they should have led with this one because this feels a lot cooler. Like, it fits what's going on quite a bit. Like, what a hunk. But yeah. So... Whoops. And go back to quit. And I can show this. At the very least, I can show everybody Carrie and how she plays. I'll hold up and see if that works on Carrie. Probably not, because like hers, like she starts off like she's got a poncho and a skirt and like tights, but I think like the alternate outfit for her in this, if I remember correctly, is like a little like a dress. Yeah, so she does a belly slide when you do the ground slide, and she's got little like chakrams for her side weapon, but she just charges up a magical power and you can shoot it. But like when you're standing still, it or when you're trying to do a excuse me, when you're trying to do a ground slide, it will fire off the spell regardless, like you can't slide with it charging. But you can, like, do this, your sub-weapon while you're charging it, but this is really cool. Like, her as a character. That's why I wanted to play as Reinhardt first, because, like, he's objectively harder, but, like with her, you can kind of, like, charge up her magic spell, and then, like, you don't... Depending on how much you charge it up for, it'll do damage to the enemies, but if it kills them before it's out of damage, it'll continue on and go to the next one. And it has the tracking kind of like the cross does. Not entirely sure what he's doing. Yeah, I really don't know what that skeleton is. Okay. Well, bye-bye. Whee! Whee! She's just basically magical girl. Like level 2 is purple, and I think level 3 is green for her magic. Yeah. So like it's not very strong when you first use it. Like don't get me wrong, it's not. The annoying part is whenever you've got a boss that's summoning ads like this, because like it'll always track the ads first. But it does hit like a truck when it does work. Right in the butthole. Now he's gonna jump. We're coming right after you, bitch. Oh, shit. No. No, we're done. We're done. We've had our fun. We've had our fun with Castlevania 64. It's over. It has been beaten. And honestly, it's good. Really, if, like, watching me play this, you haven't, like, given it a shot, you have pretty much two options at this point in order to play it. One of them is to, well, actually, no, you've really got one option if you want to play it. You have to find an actual cartridge of the game and then, you know, like self-emulation. Do not distribute games. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's scummy. Anyway, if you can find it somewhere, or hey, you know, Nintendo, like, or Konami at this point, like, bring it back. Like, where's the 3D collections? Where's Lament of Innocence? Where's Curse of Darkness? You know, where's the games? Where's the rest of the Castlevanias? You know, like, we got the Advanced collection, which is cool. Gave us Curse of the Moon, Aria of Sorrow, and whatnot. Like, that's really cool. But, like, you've also got the Nintendo DS collection of Castlevanias. Dawn of Sorrow is a fantastic game. It's not objectively as cool as Aria of Sorrow, but it's still really good. Portrait of Ruin is a phenomenal game. And considering that if you have somebody else who has Portrait of Ruin, you can play co-op. So, like, where is that? How come we can't do that? Local co-op for Portrait of Ruin? That would be freaking awesome. But yeah, like, I think probably I'm gonna give it a shot and see if I can't get. I think I want to try and get the Legacy of Darkness working here. So yeah, that's a wrap. That is a wrap for the original Castlevania 64. We have done it. It is beat. Fantastic game. I guarantee if you go online and like you look for a copy of this, dirt cheap. Like it's not that much. Like you could probably even find like a remake of it, or not like a remake, but the what is the name for it? Where like they not even refurbish, but like they make their own little computer chip, and then like you basically just like they put an emulation of it on here. Like, because I know I've bought a few of the N64 cartridges lately that I'm pretty sure are like well aftermarket copies. Like they're a little too clean. So let's take that for what it is. But it's fun. Or, you know, I'll probably take these playthroughs here and put them on YouTube. So I'm pretty sure I've got a link to that in the on my main page there, but you know, it's definitely worth. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it quite a bit, but I think I'm probably going to take a little bit of a break here, and I will be back shortly. And if I just disappear entirely, that's because I decided meh. So I will see everybody in a little bit. Maybe. Okay, be right back. Alrighty. Let's see here. I'm back. So I was considering just calling it early, but, well, not early. Well, technically a little bit. I usually like to go around 3, maybe 4 hours, but considering that I've been having a really good time doing this, I'm going to go for just a little bit longer because I think everybody will probably enjoy it. But here's the cool... Boom. I went and found this one, and this is the next one in the series, Legacy of Darkness. Now, I don't have very many, like, cool, crazy stories with this one like I did with the original Castlevania, because, like I said, this one I never had in my library, and it came out so much later to the point, like, when I got the original Castlevania, it was like a year or so after it had already been released. So like it was kind of hard to find on a shelf, and there wasn't really any sort of like online shopping at the time. Like I think there might have been like eBay or something, but nothing really too crazy. But anyway, let's come over here. That's weird. It's showing audio from the desktop. Maybe the game is playing. So I've got Legacy of Darkness here. Now this one, I'm fairly sure that when I originally had heard of it or seen it, there was a video store that was uptown, and we at the time lived down in the boonies. So it was like, if, you know, mom happened to be going to town, then it was like, you know, maybe you would get lucky and be able to rent a video game over the weekend. I'm sure there's a lot of people that can like relate to that sort of thing, because it was like, you know, on a Friday you go to the video store, you'd be able to pick out a movie that you want to watch over the weekend. Or yeah, this is quite strange. Like it's actually having a problem here. So I'm seeing the playback of it on this end, and it's very, very glitch. So let me reset this here. Yeah, that's not good. I'm just gonna hide this for a minute while I'm working on this in the background here. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to have a cough right there. I thought the microphone was gonna pull back a bit. So anyway, this game, I didn't know that it existed until like quite a while later. And by the time that I was able to actually like get it and play it, it happened to be a video store game. I had rented it over the weekend. And, you know, over the course of 2 days, like, you know, I still had my memory card, so like I could get through it. But it was a lot more difficult than the first one was for me, because I had played the first one front to back. Like, I played through it on normal mode, and then I played through it again, first with Reinhardt, and then I played it with Carrie to see, you know, like what the difference was between the two characters. And once I ended up going through and like being able to figure it out, the interesting thing overall was I didn't realize that there was like the special crystals. Like, I ended up like finding it. And then once I got the crystals and everything, you know, kind of worked out. Yeah, there's no sound on this. I've got it playing in the background here. We're having a bit of a technical issue. But again, you gotta love the jank. Why on earth do we not have sound? Because it's showing that there's sound, but it's not playing it through on my end. I'm not hearing it. Hmm. I'm just going through the options. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna continue this. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, I just loaded up my stream on my phone, and I can see that there is the audio is playing just fine through the stream, but I can't hear it through my speakers, so I'm not entirely sure what happened, and it's like there's some sort of hiccup going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart the stream really quick. I'm going to be right back. I'm not even getting up. I'm just going to shut it off and turn it back on and make sure that everything is working as intended first before I get started with this, because it's kind of difficult for me to be able to play a game that I can't personally hear. So just hold tight. We'll be right back.